Hello everyone, welcome back here. Thanks for watching, thanks for being here. My name is Scott, and Scott and my wonderful staff is continuing with Wa Se Eigo in this series here. So changing your Wa Se Eigo into proper English, which is very important because a lot of Japanese English that's not used and maybe not understood as well, with people from around the world, whether they're native speakers or not. So I want to continue on. This time I'm going to do something in a way this Japanese English is actual English, but it's not used in these situations. And I guess the first one is the word reform. In Japanese, reform. Okay? Now, in Japanese, you have the type of reform for clothes. Okay? You need to get your clothes taken care of. That type of shop is reform. Now, in English, we don't use that word in that regard. We do use the word reform. I'll get back to that later. Now, for your clothes, as far as taking care of your clothes, any kind of work needs to be done, to let out the shoulders or hem the bottom of your pants, that's going to be alterations. Okay, the English word there for reform in this regard is alterations. Alterations. So the pants or the jacket, the waist of your pants, that's going to be alterations. That's a general idea. There's more specific information, specific words for this, but overall, it's going to be alterations. So reform, as far as taking care of clothes, is going to be alterations. Now, another reform that's used in Japan, for example, a store or a house or an apartment or a room, and to change it around, put up new wallpaper. So the word reform is used in that regard. But in English, we don't use the word reform in that way. There's a couple words. It's probably the easiest one, but it was a little difficult on pronunciation, is remodel. Remodel. Okay? Remodel. Also, there are a few words for this. I'm going to give you two here. Remodel and refurbish. Refurbish. So let me give a couple sentences on that. So, reform for your clothes. I took my pants in for alterations. Taylor in that regard. I took my pants in for alterations. And for my bathroom, I'm having my bathroom reformed. I'm having my bathroom refurbished. Or I'm having my kitchen remodeled. So refurbish and remodel. And that regard, we do not use the word reform. Now, I did say that reform is English. It is used. It is used, especially when to make something bad good. Especially a person. So he went to prison for his crime. He was reformed. He came out a good person. So reform is used in English as something bad to make it good. Reform. He was reformed. He became a good person. Good for him. That's the first one on reform. Two cases here. Now the next one is going to be, claim. Claim. To give you an example or a situation, for example, at a restaurant, you're not happy with the service. In Japanese, we use the word claim. So I claim to the manager. But in English, we won't say claim in that regard. We'll say complain. Complain. So, in a sentence as well, I wasn't happy with the service, so I complained to the manager. I wasn't happy with the service, so I complained to the manager. So when you talk to somebody, when you're unhappy or dissatisfied, not claim in this case, complain. Complain. Got a pronunciation on that as well. Complain. Complain. I didn't like the service, so I complained to the manager. I didn't like the service, so I complained to the manager. Okay? That's another case of claim not being used in that regard. Now, when is claim used in English? Claim is used in English when you speak about something that you profess, you think, or you say is going to be true. So, for example, it's also a little bit in the sense that it may be not right or not correct or unwarranted. So I'll give you an example of one claim in this case. So he claims to have climbed Mount Fuji, but it wasn't actually true. But he said he did. That's the claim in that sense. Or she claims to be the best tennis player in the class. In that case, claim maybe only she believes it, that she's the best tennis player, or only he believes it, where he's the actual climbing Mount Fuji. So claim is used in that regard, everybody. Not in the sense of complaint. Okay? And let me go on to the next one is going to be cunning, which is used in Japanese English, cunning. The English simple enough is cheating. So not cunning on an examination in a test, it's cheating. So I'll give you an example sentence. So he was caught cheating on the examination. He was caught cheating on the examination. Cunning will not be used in that regard. Let's try the pronunciation on it too, everyone. Cheating. He was caught cheating on the examination. Okay? When is cunning used? Cunning is used when a person is thinking something that may not be the just thing or the right thing to do. Thinking in a sense to benefit himself or herself. Somebody who's thinking for the benefit, it could be in a devious or unjust way. So a cunning person is somebody that's always thinking of something to take advantage of things as well. It's an adjective, and it's used in that respect. Cunning person who's thinking slyly, or using their word slyly about something. Okay, so that's the words I have for today. I want to do one more as well. I'm looking down here. I can't remember everything today. So next word, last word today is going to be the sign. Now, you ask your favorite baseball player for sign, which he writes his name. Now, in English, we won't use sign in that sense. We use the word autograph. Let's try the pronunciation. Autograph. T sound comes across as a D sound. Autograph, and the PH is an F sound at the end. Autograph. So, in sentence this way, I saw my favorite actor at the park and asked him for his autograph. Now, when do we use sign? Well, sign is just whenever you're going to write your name as well. So when you get a new passport, you need to sign it. Now, be careful that because sign is also a verb, so sign something. The noun form is signature. There's a difference in the pronunciation as well. Sign, silent G. Signature has a G gut sound in here. So verb, sign. Noun, signature. Okay? Great, everyone. Hope you enjoyed today's video as well. We got one more coming up on words that are used in Japanese English, but the actual English usage is different. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Thank you for being here. Would you please subscribe if you haven't? Like, comment, anything is fine. We appreciate it. We'll be back here again soon, everyone. Have a great day.